Let's take a comprehensive look at NeoPilot. Open the Contineo dashboard. Click the plus icon to create a new application. Select the Application from Text Requirements template from the Template panel. Select this checkbox if you want to set up email services, SMTP, SES. We can choose the preferred environment for application deployment. You can either choose a database host type provided by Contineo or opt for a custom one. Enabling the audit trail, you can track who made changes, what changes were made, and the timestamp in the end application. Users can create an admin account to log into the end application. To use NeoPilot, purchase a Gen API key from OpenAI and enter it here to activate the service. You can also update the key if you acquire a new one. Choose the pipeline type based on your needs and task complexity. If unsure, start with the simple pipeline. Switch to the advanced pipeline if you need more functionality. Provide your requirements to NeoPilot, your own software engineer AI for automated application development. Receive results tailored to your requirements. Satisfied? Click the Start Building button. NeoPilot has created entities and their attributes. You can view them by clicking on each entity. If you wish any additional requirements, please specify to NeoPilot. The revised functionality updates versions in a hierarchical format, creating subversions with each revision, such as moving from N to N.1, then N.1 to N.1.1, and so on. You can see that NeoPilot has added the emergency contact number as per your requirement. The retry action uses the initial prompt to create a new version, which may also improvise the data model and increment the version number. Once you are satisfied, you can merge entities and their attributes from both versions. This will help create a robust data model. You can add the required attribute from one version to another by clicking the Add button. When you click the Merge button, you can combine entities, behavior patterns, fields, and relations from both versions into the target version. NeoPilot cannot make changes once the attributes are merged, replaced, or added from the source to the target version, but manual changes can be made. Selecting a specific entity version and clicking Next will finalize the data model of selected version for the end application. After retry, revisions, or merges, the data model may still have errors that can be manually corrected. You can edit entity names, attributes, relational attributes, entity types, or inherited patterns. Users can also deselect attributes, relations, or behavior patterns. The next button will finalize all the changes, which will be used to update or refine entities for the end application. The end application settings screen is being loaded. You can customize additional settings for your application, such as selecting the entity for home screen and menu and choosing the authentication service. Use Demo Auth service for a single login with a hard-coded username and password. For multiple user accounts, use Core Auth service. Start by logging in as the admin user you created, then add additional users. You can pick from various themes in the drop-down to style your end application. Voila! Your web application is created. Run your application with confidence. Let's add a new employee. New employee added successfully. Click on the edit icon to modify the data. Audit log tracks who made changes, what was altered, and the timestamp. Let's delve into the functionality of exporting data to CSV format. Let's proceed with importing the CSV data. The column headers from the CSV file are mapped to the corresponding fields in the entity. CSV data has been imported successfully. NeoPilot enables you to modify the current application effortlessly. Select Build from Requirements. You can specify any required changes or new additions to the existing application. If satisfied, click the Start Building button. You can review the entities and their attributes. Once you've reviewed the entities and their attributes, you can give additional requirements to NeoPilot. When the data model is complete, you can review your entities and proceed to add, merge, or replace attributes, then repeat the steps as before. You can add a new entity and choose a behavior pattern from the available options. After completing all the necessary selections, click Finish to apply the changes to your application. NeoPilot has implemented our change request, adding 3 new entities that are now present with the old ones in the application. You can observe that the changes have been applied to the application. That concludes our tutorial on NeoPilot. We hope you found this guide informative and helpful.